The plan was simple: fly, capture, repeat. But nothing about flying drones in the Philippines went according to plan. Naturally. I powered up the Air 3S during our El Nido boat tour, ready to get those dramatic island shots, and boom, flight restricted. I forgot to log in. 100 feet max altitude and max 165 feet out. Basically useless. No phone on me, no signal. Luckily, I borrowed my mom's phone, hotspotted off a single bar of signal, and somehow logged in on the remote. Modern miracle. I was finally free. Well, kind of. Even after login, I kept losing signal every time I got to the peak of an island. The drone would trigger auto return to home mid-shot like it had stage fright. Still, some of that return to home footage looked oddly cinematic. Happy accidents. And because it was rainy season, I only flew when it wasn't pouring, which was not very often. No blue skies, just soft gray and a lot of hurry up and fly before the clouds start opening up again. The Avata 2? Total failure. I hadn't flown FPV in about 6 weeks, so my muscle memory had completely checked out. I forgot how to land, literally. I was hovering near strangers' heads, smiling like I knew what I was doing. I did not. To make things worse, I forgot to hit record. Classic REM. I swapped the battery, gave myself a pep talk, and went for a second flight. This time, it was at least technically recorded. High velocity winds had me playing it safe though. Just when I started to feel confident again, I heard my wife yell, "It's time to wrap it up." That was the only FPV flight of the trip. Moral of the story, don't bring the Avata unless I'm completely ready. And maybe I should rehearse the moves I want to pull off, instead of trying to do it in front of a crowd of people. Now for the real comedy, my flip drone. I brought it to get those quick selfie shots and fun follow moves. We're on the beach, I launch it a little too close to the water, and the sun reflecting off the ocean completely fried the sensors. It hovered, then drifted, then started slowly flying itself out to sea like it was done with me. I swam after it, smacked it out of the sky, and fished it out of the water. It was cooked. RIP flip. Thankfully, DJI Refresh exists for people like me who forget the basics while in paradise.
Rim shot.
Later on, we stopped at an island with no obstructions and a strong signal. I went full sport mode, zipping around 2 kilometers out. It felt amazing. Then battery hit 20%. Auto return kicks in, and I remember I launched from a drifting speedboat. To make things more dramatic, my mom decides to climb back on board in the exact area I was trying to land, and my spotter goes to help her. Meanwhile, I'm trying to land this drone before it turns into a submarine. I pivoted last second, landed on the canopy roof of the boat. Crisis averted. My biggest regret is that I didn't fly around golden hour. I had a plan to wake up at 4 a.m. and take a tricycle to a beach outside of restricted airspace, but my wife was worried. Manila was the same story. No time, no light, no freedom to really explore. Next trip, I carve out a day just for the light. That's non-negotiable. I wanted to launch in Tagaytay, but I couldn't find a launching area. Tried in Intramurals, but was surrounded by government buildings and schools. I was trying to follow the rules. My cousin said I probably could have flown and no one would have cared, but I wasn't about to risk getting arrested with my kids watching. The one shot I got in Manila was overcast, 10 a.m. Blown out sky even with an ND64 filter. I probably needed the 128 and a miracle, but it was usable. After all these mishaps, I went into full gear spiral. I walked into a DJI store in Manila and saw the unreleased Mavic 4 Pro on display. I started dreaming about how dope it would be to shoot with it. But you have an Air 3S. You do not need it. I wanted to get the RC Pro 2 controller with a brighter screen that folds out, but it was sold out. All in all, I got usable shots. Not the cleanest, not the flashiest, but better than nothing and pretty good for a trip built around family, not film shoots. Next time, I'll plan a golden hour shoot day, an FPV outing, and maybe even go back for the Mavic Pro 5 if it exists by then. I know I'll fly with more confidence next time because I did it once before.